Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adeyemo Kehinde. If you're just joining my YouTube channel, please do well to make sure you subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much guys. I love you big time. In this video I'll be showing us how to make good money on Binance. And you know, this is actually what you can do from the comfort of your home. And one of the best way I've actually discovered so far is Binance future trading, and that is what I'm going to be explaining to you guys in this video. And you know, the good thing is that you don't need any special tool to actually earn on Binance. All you just need is your smartphone. And if you haven't downloaded Binance yet, if you don't have a Binance account, I will advise that you create a Binance account after watching this video. So the link to do that, I'll be dropping it in the description page. Just click on that link to register a Binance account for yourself, and that way you can start making a whole lot of money. So without wasting much of time, let's dive into the video. So the first thing is, when you open a Binance account, this is what the interface look like. You can see we have home, we have market, we have trade, we have future, we have wallet. But in today's tutorial, we'll be looking at how to trade on the future trade. So now to do that, let's go to our future trade and let's click on futures. Please, I would like you to listen to this. If you're actually trading on Binance for the first time, or you're trading crypto for the first time and you want to start using future trade, this is the thing you should also have in mind. You can make a whole lot of money on Binance future trading, and you can also lose your whole asset on Binance future trading, which simply means as much as it is very, very profitable, you can also lose your whole asset. And that is why I would advise that you really calm down and understand this video. So now when you open your futures, you can see we have several options at the top here. We have the USDM, that is, you can trade your crypto using USDT. So when we click on it, you can see we have various cryptos you can trade here using USDT. So that is what the USDM is all about. So then we also have the coin M. So the difference between the coin M and USDM, they are both the same thing. The only difference is that you can only trade BTC, Ethereum, and you see, you can trade BNB. You can even trade Tron or DOT, but you cannot trade USDT. In this video, I'll be using the SDM because I'll be using USDT for my trade. So if you don't know how to actually convert your money to USDT, I created a video on how to do that already. So I'll be dropping the link to that video in my description, so you can just go to the description page and pick up that video from there. So now let's dive into the video properly. If you're trading on futures trade on Binance, the first thing you need to look out for, you see where we have this isolated. If you're just starting for the first time, you will not see isolated here like this. What you will see is cross. This is what you will see here. You will see a cross margin like this. First thing you should do is to change this cross from cross to isolated. Now the meaning of that cross simply means that if you launch your trade and you're losing, so you actually be losing all the money in your assets and the money you are using to trade. Let's say you launch a trade with $50 and you have in your balance, you have in your main balance $100. So if you actually launch a trade and your trade is on cross, it simply means as you're losing in your $50 trade that was launched, you will also be losing because your balance will be holding that trade. So as a result of that, you will also be losing your balance. So you can, if that trade goes wrong, you can lose all your money. But if your margin is isolated, so if you launch $50 on a particular trade, if you're losing, it is only the $50 that you launched that you'll be losing, not your main balance as well. So that is the difference, and that is why for you not to lose all your whole assets, always ensure that your margin is set from cross to isolated first. Once you tap on it, it pop up cross and isolated, so select the isolated and click on confirm. So another thing you should take note is your asset mode. So this is your asset mode, the S you're looking at here. So that's another thing you should take note. Always ensure as a beginner you should not trade on multi-asset mode because you are just starting up. So make sure your asset mode is on single asset mode. So make sure you come here and set this to single asset mode. Then the most interesting part of future trade is what I'm about to explain now, and that is leverage. So you see here that we have 20x. This is what we call leverage. This leverage simply means Binance actually borrows you money, as in fact, should I even say borrow, or gives you money to trade on Binance future trade. And you are the one that is to select the amount of money that you want. So this is actually called leverage. Now let me explain. Don't get too excited. Let me explain so you can understand better. You can see under Binance future trade, we have a leverage from 1x to 75x. I can decide now I want to go into the market with $10. That is for you to understand that you can start trading on Binance future trade with any amount of your choice, so you don't have to break your bank for this. So now I can decide to start my trading with $10, for instance. Now all I have to do is to come to my leverage and set my leverage. I can decide to make my $10 10x. Rather than me going into the market with $10, I'll be going with $10 in 10 places. That means I'll be going with $100. If I decide to set my leverage on 20x, that simply means I'm going into the market with $200. Now if I decide to enter the market with 30x leverage, that means I'm automatically entering the market with $300. That sounds interesting, right? And the good thing is, out of this $300, my own asset there is just how much? $10. The asset I'm collecting for Binance to trade my money with now is what? $300. Now listen, this is a very important part that you must also understand. Your leverage determines the percentage of your profit, and it also determines the percentage of your loss. So if you are just starting up as a newbie and you don't really understand how to study the market, so our advice that you stick to the 10x leverage, so you can help to minimize your risk of losing as well. As much as you're thinking of making profits, do not forget losing all your assets as well. So now after setting your leverage to the desired leverage of your choice, click on confirm. So now that we've understood all of this, the next thing is to start trading. The first thing is to select the crypto you're investing on. Here I'm selecting BNB USDT. So, and the next thing is to look at the market chart. To do that, click on this two candle by your right hand side. Then you look at the highest trend of the market so far and the lowest trend of the market. You can do this as a beginner if you don't understand perfectly how to study the market. And another way you can study your trade is to study the chart of the trade. You can actually study your chart based on 1 month interval, or 1 week, or 1 hour, or even 3 minutes or 1 minute. You can actually take a broad study on all of these candles to determine the market strength and to determine the right time to buy or sell your coin. As you can see, since the past 24 hours, the lowest this trade has been is 242.21, and the highest so far this trade has hit is 252.93, and presently we're on 246.18, which simply means, considering the market highest and lowest limit, it is not actually bad to trade at this market rate. So, but note that this is not 100% guaranteed, because this limit can change anytime. The highest limit can change anytime, and the lowest limit can change anytime. They can drop lower, they can drop higher anytime. To start trading, the first thing is to transfer fund into our futures account. That is, you can actually transfer fund from your spot wallet into your futures account. So to do that, click on the arrow by the right hand side. So as you can see here, you can transfer fund from your spot wallet into your futures account, and you can also transfer fund from your futures account back to your spot wallet. So here you have to select the crypto you're sending and also the amount. Then you click on confirm transfer. So the next thing now is to launch our investment. So to do that, I'll be investing $50 and I'll be using 10% leverage. So let's do the math to see how much I'm investing in total. So 50 multiplied by 10, so that is $500. That means the amount I'm entering the market with is $500. So for my investment, I'll be going in with the market price. That's why I'm having market as my trade, and input the amount of USDT you're investing. That is $500. You can see the maximum investment and the cost of investment I'm actually going into the market with. So once you do that, immediately your investment will be launched. So to check your investment, just come to position. Under position, you see your current running investment. So you can see the margin of my investment. That is the amount. My own original asset is the margin, which is approximately $50. Then you can see my investment risk. I'm on 4.96%. Now listen to this. This is the most interesting part of it. Here you can see my entry price. I entered the market when BNB was selling for $246.510. But now BNB price is 246.740. Third thing we have here is what is called liquidity price. Now this is where your whole asset getting liquidated. This is where it actually comes in. You can see our liquidity price is 222.963. Guys, take note of this liquidity price. It simply means once the market hits the limit of 222.963, I will lose all my assets. So you can see the present market is on 246.757. Now let's say this market drops down to 222.963, then that means automatically this trade will close by itself and I'll be on minus $50. So this is what it actually means, and that is why I make you understand the other time that future trading is very profitable, because you can make a whole lot of money on future trading, and the fact remains you can also lose your whole assets on future trading. And that is why we strongly encourage you, if you're a newbie, if you're just starting up on crypto space, you don't really know much about crypto analysis, do not use beyond 10% leverage. In fact, you can stick to 5% leverage or 10% leverage, but do not go beyond 10% leverage, because the higher your leverage, the higher your liquidity price, and the lower your leverage, the lower your liquidity price. So, and another thing I want you to know is that you can also set your stop loss and take profit. You can also set your stop loss and take profit. Here you can set a trigger price for when you wish to take your profit or when you wish to stop your loss. Now let's say, as you can see, I entered the market, my entry price is 246.510. I can decide to set my take profit to when the market reach 250. So I can just set it down that once this trade cross to 250, then I want to take my profit. So that means I'll be making $7 for that. And you can decide to also set your stop loss. So if you already look at the market trend and you see that you are greatly losing, so you can decide that in case this market did not go as planned, once my money reduces to so amount, I want to withdraw everything out. So my entry price was 246.510. So I can try to say once my money gets to 246.40. So if I do that, you can see I will be leaving the market with minus 0.22 USDT. So I will just click on confirm. So you can decide to also stop your loss by setting your stop loss. As you can see, I'm already on a 0.56% profit. That's plus 1% profit. So to close my trade, just click on close trade and you click on confirm. So I'm practically on profit on that trade, and you can see the trade is just within few minutes. So in few minutes I've made close to $1 profit. So that is just how to trade on future trading. And another thing I would like to explain briefly is how to set your limit. That is, you can decide to set your limit that you want to buy this particular crypto once it reaches this particular amount. To do that, just click on this trade option and select limit. Presently the market is on $246.72, so you can decide to set your limit to, let's say you want to buy this market when it gets to $246.20. so then you put the amount you are investing. Let's say I'm investing $500 on this particular trade. So you put the amount you are investing and you click on buy long. So immediately this market drops down to 246.20, it will automatically open this trade for you. For you to check your set trade, you can come to open order. So under open order, you will see the trade you have actually set. So the limit we set now is called the buy limit. The same way you can set your buy limit, you can also set your sell limit. So this is just how to make money on Binance futures trade. So I'll be stopping this video here. So if you have any question at all, you can drop your question in the comment page. All your questions will be attended to. And if you're just joining my channel, do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really love you guys. So guys, I hope I've been able to make this video simple and explicit. Thank you so much guys for staying true to the end of this video. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.